Hey everyone, I've been doing what I do for about 5 years. I've spoken in more than 200 schools, spoken to about 70,000 kids about messages like kindness, perseverance, determination, learning to fail, learning from failure, overcoming different obstacles, recognizing opportunities, getting unplugged, physical literacy, so the idea of playing different sports, not just specializing in one sport from a young age, playing Frisbee, just getting your body moving, being active. And I had something very unique happen to me last week. I was working with a group of grade 4 students, and at the very end of the class, I had a girl come up to me, and she told me that until she had met me, she had never had a hero in her life, and now she had a hero. And it was a seemingly small moment, just happening in a class. She mentioned it to me, the class left, and I've really been trying to process this for the last week and just trying to figure out what she might have meant by calling me a hero. And so I looked up the definition of hero. There's multiple definitions, lots of different quotes. And there's a quote I really like, and it says that a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of difficult situations, overwhelming obstacles, something difficult. And although I don't really share too much in my presentation to the kids about what I've been through in my past, mainly dealing with the death of my mother when I was 18 years old, I have gone through a lot, but I say a lot knowing that there's people out there who have gone through different, I don't want to say worse, but just different, because everyone has their own story, everyone has their own circumstances, and it's not a competition to say, oh, my life has been more difficult than your life. Everyone has a different past, everyone has a different story, different things that they learn throughout their life. And the biggest thing that I've kind of learned through my journey to this point in life, when that quote about a hero talks about an ordinary individual, that's really how I look at it. So when I talk to kids, yes, I've done a lot of cool things in Frisbee, but these kids, many of them, all of them actually, are better than me, are better at something than I am. So for example, I'm meeting kids in grade 4 who are really good at piano. They're way better at piano than I am. And so if we were doing something involving music, I would be out of my league. They would be the expert in that field. And that's really the approach that I take when I meet kids, when I meet any individual, is yes, typically I'm meeting people, kids or adults, doing what I love to do, whether I'm doing a Frisbee workshop for adults, whether it's disc golf or ultimate Frisbee or dog disc, or I'm in a school teaching kids all about Frisbee, and I am the expert and I can show them a lot of cool things and they look up to me in that moment. But when I have the time, I really reach out to them and find out what they like to do and learn from them and really show them that, my thing is Frisbee, your thing is something else. And so when this girl in grade 4 told me that, until she had met me, she never had a hero, and now that I'm her hero, trying to figure out what that meant. Hopefully in her mind, or hopefully what I'm looking at it as, is that I'm inspiring her to go do the thing that she loves, or go do the thing that she's really good at, even if she fails at it, even if she's not very good at it, even if other people tell her she shouldn't be doing it. And that's really the approach that I take with it. I love what I do with Frisbee. Before Frisbee, I did other things. And it's just really trying to find that thing you love, the thing that really ignites you, inspires you, what you're passionate about, what you feel alive doing. And it doesn't have to be your job, right? You might go to work and not really enjoy your job, but it provides you the opportunity to go do that thing you love on the evenings and the weekends, to go travel, to go on vacations, to go on holidays, to go do that thing that you love. I'm fortunate that I've been able to do what I love as a job. I don't compete as a job, I compete for fun. I love competing, but I did not want to make that my job, because that would take the fun away from it. Then it puts pressure on me to perform. And in a lot of the competitions I do, I'm not going to make a living even if I win. And so I enjoy going there, seeing my friends competing, learning, pushing myself. And as I push myself, if that lines up to being able to win that certain competition, great. If I do well compared to my own goals and I don't win, then that's okay too. I would rather do well compared to my own goals and not win than not do well compared to my goals and win. I like learning. Of course, I love winning, but I embrace learning a lot more because I know in the long run that's going to lead to bigger victories, more successes in the long run. And that's really my approach. Is it's very long term. So just something to think about, that you might be good at one thing, but someone else out there, maybe your friend, girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, maybe even your kids, maybe your boss, they're better at something than you are. Doesn't matter what it is, they're better at something than you are. So if you spend a lot of your time in your own bubble doing the thing that you're really good at, it's easy to develop this this attitude or this sense that you're the best at what you do because that's all you do, and that's great. But step outside of that and realize there's other people out there who are doing something that they're really good at as well. Celebrate that, embrace that, learn from that, right? So I can learn a lot from people in different fields who are doing something that they love as well. And that's what I really enjoy doing and find a lot of fun with, is finding out what other people like to do. 99.9% of my time I work with kids, and I know that a lot of these kids are not going to be doing Frisbee as their thing, which is totally fine. Hopefully they can, do Frisbee for fun on the side, but it's finding out what they like to do, encouraging them to try something new, push themselves, challenge themselves. And another sort of thing I noticed today, when I was talking to some of the kids, so it was grade 9, and I've worked with them the last 4 years. I've been at this school for 4 years in a row now. Last year, the popular thing was fidget spinners. Before that, the year before that, it was Minecraft. The year before that, it was something else. This year, it's Fortnite. Next year, it'll be something different. And the constant theme that's always been there the last 4 years is Frisbee. So I told them, every year that I come here, there's something that you're spending a lot of time doing that is popular at the time, but it goes away eventually. But Frisbee doesn't go away. It's been there before you. It's going to be there after you. Something you can always do. And again, it's basketball, soccer, singing, dancing, drawing, reading, whatever it is. That's not going to be taken away. That'll never go away. And so really look at the thing that you love to do. Keep pushing yourself, challenging yourself, getting better at it. But recognize that there's other people out there who are as good or better at something that's different than you. And celebrate that. Get to know those people. Realize that you're on your path, they're on their path. Your path doesn't mean that it's the best path or the only path. It's the path that works for you. And so learn what other people's paths are. You can celebrate that. You can learn from that. But that's really what I'm taking away from that moment where she called me her hero, was hopefully I'm inspiring her to pursue her path in whatever she loves to do. It's probably not going to be Frisbee, but who knows what it'll be. Anyway, hope you're having a great day, and just wanted to share that thought with you.